I used the elevator every day for 3 months before it happened. Same time, same button, same dull hum as it climbed past floors I never thought about. That's the danger of routine. It convinces you that nothing can change. I live on the 7th floor of an old apartment building, the kind that smells like dust and cleaning chemicals, no matter how often they mop. The elevator is ancient. Mirrors scratched, buttons yellowed, floor numbers burned into plastic instead of digital screens. Nothing fancy, nothing suspicious. Until one morning, when the elevator stopped on a floor that didn't exist. I pressed 7, like always. The doors closed. The elevator moved. Then it slowed. The number above the door flickered. 3, 4, 5. Then it stopped. The display read 6.5. I laughed. Actually laughed. Because what else do you do when something impossible happens for half a second? Then the doors opened. The hallway outside looked wrong. Same shape as my floor. Same beige walls. Same flickering light. But the carpet was darker, older, and there were no apartment numbers on the doors. Just blank metal plates. The door stayed open longer than usual. I didn't step out. The doors closed again. The elevator continued upward. When I reached my floor, everything looked normal. I convinced myself it was a glitch. The next time it happened, I wasn't alone. An older man stepped into the elevator with me on the ground floor. Didn't look at me, didn't press a button. That should have been my first warning. The doors closed. The elevator moved and stopped at 6.5. The doors opened. The man stiffened. He whispered, "Not again." I asked him what he meant. He didn't answer. He stepped out into the hallway. I watched him hesitate, then walked down the corridor until the shadows swallowed him. The doors closed. The elevator continued. I didn't see him again. Not in the building, not on the mail list, not on the tenant board. I started paying attention after that. The elevator didn't stop on 6.5 every time. Only when someone inside didn't press a button. Only when the ride was quiet. No talking, no phone sounds, no movement. Like it needed silence to work. I tested it. One night, I stepped into the elevator and didn't press anything. The doors closed. The elevator stayed still. Then, slowly, the display changed. 6.5. The doors opened. This time, I stepped out. The air was colder, not drafty dead. The lights buzzed softly, like they were struggling to stay awake. As I walked down the hallway, I noticed something on the doors. Names. Not apartment numbers. Names. Some were scratched out. Some were faded. One of them was mine. My name was on a door halfway down the hall. The handle was warm, like someone had just let go. From inside, I heard breathing. My breathing? I backed away slowly. The lights flickered. The breathing stopped. And every door in the hallway creaked at once, just enough to let me know they weren't locked. I ran. The elevator doors were still open when I reached them. I didn't press a button. I didn't wait. I jumped inside. The door slammed shut. The elevator dropped. Not fast. Not slow. Just enough to make my stomach turn. When it stopped, the display read 1. I stumbled out into the lobby. Normal lights, normal sounds, normal people. I thought it was over. 2 weeks passed. No more strange stops. No more flickering numbers. I started using the stairs. Then one night, I was exhausted. I took the elevator. Someone else was inside. A woman holding groceries. She smiled politely, pressed 4, The doors closed. The elevator moved, then stopped. The display flickered. 6.5. She frowned. I didn't press that, she said. I didn't answer. The doors opened. She stepped out. I didn't try to stop her. As the doors closed, she looked back at me, confused, then afraid, then gone. The building management says there is no floor 6.5, no construction records, no maintenance logs. They say no tenants are missing. But every time the elevator stops there, a name disappears from the mailbox list. I don't take the elevator anymore, but sometimes, late at night, I hear it stop between floors, and when it does, I hear footsteps in the hallway outside my door, pausing, like it's checking to see if I'm home. If you live in an apartment building, look closely at the elevator panel. Not the buttons, the space between them. Because some floors aren't meant to be reached, they're meant to be filled.